place, but thank you very much for that. Many of you know me and haven't known me for many years. I've actually been involved in the EHC since the inaugural meeting in 1989. I'm looking around the room, I think Jane and possibly Joseph are the only other people in the room who were there at the inaugural meeting in Nuremberg in the Netherlands in 1989. My involvement stretches back to the EHC blood pilot policy in 1991-92, organising the conference in Dublin in 1992 and 2008, being an ad hoc member of the steering committee when I was WH president from 94 to 2004, and being on the steering committee for the last 3 years. I think we've got a strategic plan, we've got a good steering committee. What I want to, a number of things I'd like to share with you briefly. I think we all agree on the steering committee that we need to set out clearer financial systems, accounting and reporting. We need to make sure that we make timely decisions on events such as roundtables, such as conference programs, such as EU Parliament events. I think we need to do more work on optimising our use of consultants. I would like to see a situation where we're using less resources to pay consultants and more resources for staff so that we have in-house expertise developing. I also think we need to look at competition between consultants. There are a number of firms in Brussels, and we should be looking at lowering the costs for that by ensuring that we go to more than one firm for the work that we want them to carry out for us. I think we need a clear template for congresses. I think a lot of work has been done on that. This meeting has been superb, but I think we need to give guidance to the countries who are going to organise the EHC conference in the future to make sure that the conferences year after year become consistently excellent in terms of quality. I think we need to optimise the use of our medical advisory group, and I was very pleased to hear Professor Ungheria this morning talking about the surveys on tenders and issues like this. And I think we need to use them more in relation to issues that come up and will continue to come up. I think also we've discussed this morning in the steering group that we will typically, as normal, have an EHC meeting in Paris next year during the WH conference, a 1 to 1.5 hour meeting. And we'd normally give you a brief update on our activities, but it's only 2 to 3 months before the main EHC conference. So what we propose to do in Paris, rather than the usual update on activities, which will be basically 2 months before the conference, is to do a survey with you beforehand on the kind of programs and activities we should be doing, on the areas of work, and get your views and your input, and have a more interactive discussion with you at that point in relation to what we're doing, where we should be targeting our activities and resources. I think that we're facing a couple of difficult years. Many of our countries are facing major economic challenges. They're not going to go away. I think we're looking at an economic downturn continuing in many countries. We're going to have to work to help our national member organisations in getting through these processes and getting through these difficult times. We're facing exciting opportunities with new product developments, longer acting factor concentrates, gene therapy finally appearing a realistic option on the horizon. But you know, there's no point in having these developments if they're not affordable and accessible to most people with haemophilia around the world. So all of these are going to be challenges in the coming years. As Elaine set out, we've got a lot of directives and guidelines from the EU that we need to work on, we need to develop expertise on, we need to develop position papers on. So what I really want to do over the next couple of years is to lead a strong, motivated, committed and enthusiastic steering committee. We've got really good people on the steering committee. I see myself as the leader of a team, and the team is going to work very hard for you in the coming years. So thank you for your confidence in me and in the steering committee. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brian.